Hey, good morning, good morning, good morning. Hello, 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 and welcome, welcome, welcome to the Virginia Bushcrafter. Hey guys, if this is your first time here, my channel, the Virginia Bushcrafter, is all about learning and practicing the skills of bushcrafting, prepping, and survival in the wilderness. And I am out here in this very brisk, I think it's like 21 or 22 degrees, but hey, I'm going to be fine because I have a lot of fuel resources. Starting here, and you can just take a look around. And since the last time I was here, it appears that someone pulled out, I'm not sure, another log for me. I'm not sure, but I'm going to put this one to good use as well. But guys, I am going to go ahead, since it is a brisk day, I am going to generate some heat by putting up my shelter, sawing some more wood. I'm going to make a fire relatively early today. All right, guys, I'll be back with you. Hey guys, well, I've set up my shelter, and as you know, every time I come into the bush, it's all about a specific task. But today, this task is just going to be enjoy Mother Nature. And I'm just redoing some things that I've done before, but as we always want to remain a student, we always want to do things better. So what I've done so far is just basically moved all of my wood, as you can see over here, and I'm going to get more wood, and I've set up my shelter, which is the Tipi tarp shelter. And if you want to see how I actually constructed this, I did a premiere on October the 23rd, 2024, which will show the construction of it. But this time I used a different tarp that is mylar on the inside, and I put a bedroll underneath to protect my tarp. So I'm going to build a fire. The fire is going to be in this area. I'm going to clear all the leaves out and make a nice fire for tonight. But I'm going to go ahead and get some other things done that I want to do. But again, this is just going to be a night in the bush, just to have fun, just to reinforce some of the things that I've done in the past. Again, if you'd like to see the way I constructed this tarp, it is on my October 23rd, 2024 premiere. Tipi tarp shelter. Hey guys, this is just more hardwood that I found when I was looking for 3 dead standing hardwood limbs to make a chair out of the OneTigris. As you can see, there's one limb, another limb or branch, and here's the other. So guys, what I'm going to do is make a chair using wraps and fraps. I'll bring you along. Hey guys, as said, I'm going to make a chair now. Again, this is all about just enjoying things that I've done before. So I'm going to make this chair, starting off making a tripod using wraps and fraps. So I'm going to bring you along for this. Okay, I've started off with some cordage. Then I'm going to make a clove hitch. And now it's going to be just 4 wraps. You want to try to keep these very tight and even. So I'm going to make 4 of these. And make sure they're next to each other and pull tight. Those are the wraps. And now we're going to make the fraps just by going in. This is very tight. That's 2. That's 3 there. And now we go to the other side. We're going to repeat that process. Again, guys, this is just doing things that I've done before. Again, bushcrafting is just a journey. Don't stop learning. Okay, I've completed the wraps and the fraps. Going to finish this off with a clove hitch. And an overhand knot just to secure it. And I'll do one more overhand knot. Alright guys, so there we have it. The wrap and the frap. I'm going to stand this up and make the tripod. And I'll bring you along. The beginning of a chair. All right, guys, this is the frame of the chair. So let's give it the strength test. All right, guys, so the strength test. It does no good if it won't hold you. So one leg here, I'm off the ground. Okay, so it does hold me easily. So now I'm going to go ahead and put the canvas on, and I'm going to bring you along. All right, guys, here is the OneTigris Bushcraft Mat completed into a tripod chair. It looks very, very relaxing. So let's give it a try. Oh, I must say it is relaxing. This is going to be so wonderful to sit here tonight in front of a beautiful campfire and just relax. These are the things, again, that I come into the bush to enjoy. Mother Nature. A nice shelter to sleep in. Gonna have a wonderful fire. A lot of resources for the fire. Nice comfortable chair when I don't want to be in the shelter. So guys, the next thing for me to do is make a nice and wonderful, beautiful fire pit and get a fire going sooner than I anticipated, because it is very frigid out here in Northern Virginia. All right, guys, so I'm going to bring you along when I make the fire pit. Hey guys, well, here is my fire pit, and I guess I could say it's at the very center, maybe a foot deep. But if you notice, I've piled the dirt up around the sides to use as a berm. This will help keep heat coming my way, and it will also help control the fire. Now what I'm going to do, as you can see, I have some fuel right there, and have a lot of fuel next to that tree that I'm going to use tonight. But I want to show you some fat wood that I harvested this weekend out hunting, and I'm going to use this for my tinder. See the fat wood in there? All the red resin. There's a lot of fat wood. The resin. So I'm going to sliver these up, and I'm going to use them for my kindling. So once I get that done, we're going to take a look at it. Hey guys, so what I'm going to do, since this is a very easy day for me, I'm going to show you how I'm going to split these very small pieces of kindling that I picked up while I was out hunting. And I'm going to be using a Scandinavian blade made by Condor, called the Condor Terrasaw. So let me put you in focus, and we're going to get started. Let's see. Okay, as always, when using anything that is for cutting, I'm going to have gloves. So this is a very, very simple task. Just, if you notice, that fat wood, very, very soft. So soft I can almost pound it with my hand. Again, this is fat wood that was harvested this past weekend. It shows that you can get all the resources from Mother Nature. And again, using the bandana to help me catch my kindling. Just notice how easy this fat wood splits. So this is one of the skills of bushcrafting. Fire prep. Firecraft. Of all the things, when you're in the bush, you're going to need heat, especially for a day like today. And I can imagine what it's going to be like tonight, but I am so well prepared. All right, guys, so I'm going to continue making this kindling using this knife and from wood that I harvest this past weekend while I was hunting. All right, guys, I'll bring you back. Hey guys, I'm going to start this fire. Let me get you over here. I'm going to start this fire with something that I have not heard very good comments about, and that is a magnesium bar. This is all magnesium, and this is the striker that comes with it. Let's see. Okay, this is the magnesium bar. As you can see, it has a ferrocerium rod, and it comes with a striker. Now notice on one edge of the striker, it's flat. On the other edge, it has teeth. Now a lot of people said, oh, they don't like this. Well, if you just take the time to scrape magnesium off, maybe a quarter's worth pile, and use the edge here, and you would get sparks. So that's what I'm going to use to start the fire. So what I've done, and this is part of prepping, I have shaved off. I'm going to be very careful not to spill it. I want to show, well, I'm going to put it on this wood so that I don't spill it. Okay, now I hope that you can see this, that it's in focus. That is magnesium that I scraped off at home. That is part of prepping. As you can see, the magnesium, let's see. The magnesium pile is right here. Now the thing about that, you have to have your tinder, your kindling ready, because it goes up rather quick. So again, magnesium bar, it does work. Again, using the saw edge. The flat edge is used for scraping the magnesium. The saw edge is used for striking the ferrocerium rod. Okay. Look how fast it went up. That's the magnesium. Now you must add your tinder quickly. You must add your tinder quickly. Fat wood that was harvested from the weekend. If you notice the black smoke, that is the resin from the fat wood. And if you notice, there are no curls, no feather sticks. All right, guys, so here again, the Magnesium Bar does work. The Magnesium Bar does work. Again, the most time-consuming thing is scraping the magnesium in about a quarter size. When you have about a quarter size of magnesium, I bring it with me and I use the saw edge of the striker with the ferro rod, and it works, as you can see. All right, guys, I'm going to let this build up because I need a fire sooner than I really thought. So this is just going to be a small fire to keep me warm until tonight, and then I'll start throwing larger wood on here. But the good thing about it, I'll have a bed of coals. All right, guys, I'll be back with you. Again, Campfire initiated with fat wood. That's the remaining fat wood that was harvested while I was out hunting this weekend. Started with a Magnesium Bar, and as a result, it feels so much better now that there is some heat out here in the woods. I think the temperatures may be 30, 32, I'm not sure, but I just know it's not very comfortable, but I do have other layers of clothing. But let me just show you, since I've been here this morning, working in a relaxed mood. Here's the fire that has been started. Here's the chair that I will enjoy tonight in front of the campfire. Smaller wood for the earlier evening. Major wood for tonight and throughout the night. And my shelter, which is a Tipi tarp. I've made this before, and it does make a difference when you're making it your third or fourth time. And all my belongings are hanging up on a tree. The tool that I have used the most today has been the bow rail 24-inch saw. I have not had a need to use an axe as of yet. I have used a larger knife earlier today, which is a Kershaw Camp 10, just to limb some branches. And I have used also the Condor Teresa. Terrasaw for the fat wood. So those are the tools I have used today. Also, I have used my multi-tool because I used that setting up my shelter, pulling up stakes or reposition the tent pegs. But these are the tools I have used since I've been here. And now it is time to just sit back, relax, and enjoy Mother Nature. And look at the amount of fat wood I have left over. So I think I'm in good condition right now. All right, guys, I'm going to bring you back. I'm going to enjoy this warmth right now. Well, guys, you can see the fire's going really well, very controlled. I am just waiting on for the flames to go down, get a nice bed of coals before I fire up the one and only favorite food for me. That's right, my favorite. And they are going to be, they are already in the skillet, waiting for the buns, along with the lettuce, tomato, and onions. So guys, you see the smoke? It is because the wood is wet. And there's a lot of wet wood here. It's always wet here in Northern Virginia, especially in the bush. But when the coals form a little bit more and the flames are going down, I'm going to put my meal on because it's time to eat. All right, guys, so we do have the Beyond Burgers sitting on some coals along with some green tea. And there are many snacks for afterwards. Right now I'm looking at breakfast in the morning, oatmeal. If I get hungry later tonight, there's ramen noodles. So I'm just gonna relax out in the bush today. Nothing extraneous, just going over things that I have already done, already learned. It's time to just enjoy it now. So guys, this is the best part of bushcrafting, when you really don't have to work hard. It was really a good thing that I processed all of that wood that I did last week. I would not have to put on another layer of clothing tonight. I'm going to be 3 feet away from the fire. It's mylar on the inside, and I'm just going to take it easy. All right, I had to remove something off my shelter. All right, guys, so I'm going to see you at meal time. Well, guys, I added some fuel to get the tea at a rolling boil. I'm looking forward to that tea. And I've just put the buns on top of the Beyond Burgers. So I'm almost there, guys. Almost there. All right, guys, you can see the fire has been restoked. And the first large log has gone on the fire. But in the meantime, it's that time now. Beyond Burgers and green tea. And the tea is wonderful. Delicious with that good honey. But here are the burgers. I'll bring you right back. Boy, doesn't that look good? I don't even have to taste it and I know it's good. I really didn't work hard today, but I'm just as hungry. The tea warms me up. Oh goodness. Right next to the fire. Doesn't get any better. Thumbs up all day long. Well, it's going to be all night long. Wow. Nothing beats a good meal when you're out in the woods and it's very frigid. And part of my tomatoes tried to escape. It's not happening. Oh, it tastes so wonderful. As I always say, anything in the bush that you cook, it tastes wonderful. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and finish this one. Then, well, I'm going to finish it now. Good onions also. I have so much wood. As I was walking around, I'm just seeing more large logs. And I haven't even used my axe today. Kind of a disappointment when you don't get to use all your tools. But like I said, I did most of this work last week, so no need for the tool. I did use the saw and the Kershaw Camp 10 and my Condor terrace saw. So it's just enjoyment time. So guys, it's time for the second one, and it even looks better. So I'm gonna see you after I enjoy this second Beyond Burger. It's really good. All right, guys, see you in a few. Well, as you can see, the fire is going very well, and there is some wet wood in there. You can hear it sizzling. But what I did was just bulk up some smaller pieces. I'm sure this is more than enough wood for the night, but hey guys, hey guys, I had to change out the batteries, but as I was saying, this is more than enough wood for the night. We shall see, but as the saying goes, when you think you have enough wood, go and get more. But I am more than positive that this is enough wood for the night. So I'm just getting ready to sit back and relax. I've had dinner. I'm just going to sit back, relax a while, get a nap in, and I'll be back to have more of the adventure with you. Well guys, the fire is roaring because it is much needed. It is about 8:55 Eastern Standard Time and the temperature is dropping, but it's very, very comfortable with the fire. And as you can see, there's some wood that I bucked down. I did cut it and make them into smaller pieces. That even generates heat. And I still have larger logs over there. I don't know if you can see them, but this is the fire that's going, and it feels very, very toasty. And remember, this fire was started with a magnesium bar. All right guys, I'll see you in a few. I have stoked up the fire once again, and the time is 10:15 Eastern Standard Time. Hey guys, well, it is a chilly night here. And just trying to turn this light off right quick. Oh boy, what a difference when you take your hat off. Yeah, it's chilly here, but that's part of bushcrafting, dealing with the elements. But as long as you have wood, you're going to be okay. But the key is having enough wood. And let me go where there's some light. The key is having enough wood, and as you can see, I've been using quite a bit, but I'm sure this will get me through the night along with the wood here. But one way to generate some fast heat is to throw a new log on. All right guys, so I'll see you on my next break. Temperature's dropping, but I have wood. All right, we'll see you in a few. Well guys, the fire is still going. It's like 1:42 in the morning, and there's still plenty much fuel left. So I'm sure this fire will run past 7, maybe 9 o'clock a.m. But again, this fire was started with just a magnesium bar, magnesium, and small slivers of fat wood. So guys, it is still somewhat chilly here, but you know, that's just part of bushcrafting. You're not going to always have the ideal weather, so you just make do with what you have. All right guys, I'll see you on my next break. Well guys, it is 5:11 Eastern Standard Time, and this is almost like the last part of the wood. There is one more log left and 2 large logs lying against the tree, which I'm not going to tackle today. But this is a very good example of when you feel that you have enough wood, get twice as much. You can never have too much wood. But this is going to last me until about 7 o'clock, which is fine. But just wanted to show you how long this fire has been going for. It's been going for a very long time. But I will see you guys in about 2 hours. Ciao. Good morning, guys. Hey, this is the remaining fire. I did use every piece of wood except for these 2 logs. And I did not want to deal with those logs in the middle of the night or in the early morning. But all the logs that you saw yesterday, I used every last one of them. So this is, it holds true that when you think you have enough wood, get more. So guys, I don't know if you can see me. It's I think it's about, oh, let's see. I just know it was a very cold night. It's about 6:50 a.m. Yeah, it's about 6:50 a.m. and I'm just gonna have a quick hot drink, some tea, and get myself together, and I'll be back with you. Hey guys, I don't know if you were able to see me on the last frame or the last, it was still dark here, but I have used every piece of wood that I harvested last week, with the exception of the 2 large ones over here. I did not use these because I did not want to saw any wood at about 4 in the morning. About 4 o'clock in the morning is when I really had to manage my wood, because it was just basically putting 1 piece of wood on the fire, and this is what's left of it. And so the saying goes, no matter how much wood you have, if you think you have enough, go back and get twice as more. And that is so true. So it's a frigid morning. I just had a cup of tea, and I'm gonna start packing up. I thought I would stay here longer, but I'm gonna pack up out of here because it is really chilly, and I'm gonna see you on my way out. But hey, this was really, really enjoyable. Everything that I did here yesterday, I've done it before. It's just a matter of I wanted to practice things that I had done already. I did everything that I did yesterday, with the exception of starting the fire with a magnesium bar, which I think is something to really consider. I've heard not good things about them. Some good things, everyone have their opinion, but again, it's just magnesium. Just remember that when you use the magnesium, have your tinder ready, because the magnesium goes up really quickly. So if you have about a quarter's worth of magnesium and you use the striker, if you use the part that has a saw edge, you're going to get a spark to throw on your tinder on the magnesium. But again, I would suggest having some fat wood there, something that's going to take that spark and build a flame. So guys, I'm going to go ahead and start packing up, and I'm going to see you on my way out. All right, guys, I am headed out. Hey, this has been a very enjoyable day, night, and morning. I got a chance to really experience sleeping outdoors in the coldness, and it is something that I would suggest that anyone that's interested in bushcrafting try it and see how you like it, or you will become to like it. But I'm glad I got to do all the things I had been practicing on. I just wanted to have an easy day. All my wood was chopped. However, I had to saw a log about 4 o'clock in the morning. And a great lesson, again, it's been said before, when you think you have enough wood, go and get twice as much. With the massive amount of wood that I had, I used every bit of it except two large logs that I did not want to saw in the dark. So, and I'm glad I got to demonstrate the Magnesium Bar to show that it does work well. It's just a matter of practice. So don't be discouraged by it. It's a tool that you just learn to work with. So, and the best thing is, if you're a bushcrafter, prepper, survivalist, get connected with nature. Go out there and just try some of the things that you've seen and you learn and practice. So with that said, guys, like father and son, mother and daughter, human and nature, we're all akin in some form or fashion. Get out in the bush and have some fun. This is the Virginia Bushcrafter signing off. Thank you, and I'll see you on the next video.